Epilepsy has had a big impact on my mental health. It's made me very anxious and depressed. Having recurrent seizures, it feels like it's not going to end.
I've always been like a worrier, someone that like stresses out a lot. Especially when I was diagnosed with epilepsy, it kind of like led me to stressing out. What if I have a seizure? What if this happens? What if that happens? One medication in particular led me to like have a severe depressive episode where, for example, I didn't wash my teeth. My mum had to like wash me. I'd stay in bed like all day. Like it was just really bad.
I think the biggest effect that epilepsy's had on my mental health has been probably my anxiety and depression. It's hard to come to terms with that, you know, that there's so much stigma just around that on its own, and that is related to my epilepsy, and that's the kind of backlash I've got from it.
I felt like I was like a burden to other people, especially like my family, and that's when I started having panic attacks. So yeah, I think that definitely a lot of the impacts that epilepsy has are very like interlinked.
I'm currently going through cognitive behavioural therapy to try and ground me and not get lost in my thoughts when I am going through, you know, a major like moment of anxiety or a really kind of low patch.
The hardest part of having epilepsy is feeling alone and isolated.
You're not alone. You may seem to be the only one that you know with epilepsy, but there's other websites like Young Epilepsy where you can talk to people online and stuff like that and say, oh, I have this issue, I don't know what to do, like who can I talk to? You go to these places and they'll help you.
Young Epilepsy gave me one-to-one support with a support worker who explained my condition, explained the medication and the tests. Young Epilepsy also organises group sessions where young people with epilepsy come together and talk about their life and talk about their conditions. It's comforting to know that other people feel the same way as I do. Young Epilepsy has helped my future look brighter.
The advice I would give to people that have just been diagnosed with epilepsy or are growing up with it and trying to figure out how to best live with it is that you can still do what you want to do. Like, you might be dealing with seizures, but I think it's still important to set yourself goals and still focus on what you want to do and who you want to be.